So we only got 3 left. Dang, it's been a long time coming. Shoot. For him, Megami, and Hijiyama.
Yes?
Saved her for this moment. So I think we got 2 trips to make. We gotta save Karabe, who is turning into Izumi, while getting his memories.
Juro.
Oh, he's
Oh, sorry. Did I wake you?
Am I Juro Izumi?
Oh,
What?
shoot.
Are you saying... Do you remember me?
You knew about this? That these dreams
Well,
are really
Boko?
his memories?
Yeah, we're in the end game.
Please, you have to tell me. You know something, please.
His memories haven't returned yet. Is what Fluffy's been doing really working? I hope so. You're Juro Kurabe.
Why are you saying that?
It's all I can say. I made a promise to Tamao-san.
My grandma?
Please, don't ask me anything else. I won't be able to continue staying here if you do.
I don't understand.
Juro.
The agreement with Tamao. Alright.
Juro. I can't believe you're really gone. The Juro I knew
Izumi.
can never come back. Megami-san. So this is where you went. You were with Juro earlier. I suppose this is technically the first time we've met. I'm Tamao Karabe.
Here we go.
You are crying. Poor thing. Well, what do you want? I know you have feelings for Juro.
Strong
What
feelings.
does that have to do with anything? You desire to be by his side, do you not?
Till the day you die.
Well, of course I do. Then you will do just that. I'll make the arrangements. What? However, I have 2 conditions. First, you will treat him as Juro Karabe. Huh? You must not tell him anything about the future.
Dang.
Or about himself.
Dang.
But why? It's the only way to keep him safe. I don't understand. Can you do it? Can you treat him only as Juro
Grandma
Karabe?
wants to see her grandchild,
What?
right?
My other condition. If he starts to remember he's Juro Izumi, you must tell me immediately. But he is.
But
Why would that be bad?
But thing about it is,
It would be
she's
dangerous
already
if
in
he
a
became
trash
Juro
can
Izumi.
somewhere.
Very dangerous. The reasons are unimportant. If you agree to these 2 conditions, you can live with him. What will you do? I accept. How wonderful. Here, these documents make it legal for you to live with him. A rental agreement?
Wow.
I'll tell Morimura-san of our arrangement myself. Please, go to Juro now. Oh.
My bro had a whole chick that liked him in his whole own room, bro, and he did nothing. Dang.
Fluffy. Can nobody else see you?
Nah, that's not Fluffy. That's another cat.
Juro.
So there were two cats. Right? It's not looking too good for us, Polka.
Miss Morimura.
Bro, every time she comes on the screen, dog. A perfect
So,
specimen.
You've been living at the Karabe house.
Oh, yes.
Has there been any change? Has he said anything strange? Any confusion about being Juro Izumi?
What makes you ask
I
that?
should have done Izumi's
It
last.
sounds like you know something.
Don't tell me. You know something?
Excuse me.
Oh, Lord.
Karabe-kun. Is something wrong? You look pale.
Tell me the truth.
Oh, boy.
I'm actually Juro Izumi.
Oh, yeah, this was when Kyutashiba
The way
was
I am
bothering
now is
him.
Something you created.
What's this all of a sudden?
Yep.
get it
Kyutashiba is
now.
bothering him right now.
The woman who keeps showing up in my dreams. The one I saw on Sumire Bridge. It's not Fuyusaka-san. It's you. Chihiro Morimura.
Oh, shoot.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you been aware this whole time?
Karabe-kun?
Juro!
He ran off because Kyutashiba.
What was that about?
I don't know.
Man, that's ugly.
Hey,
Fluffy, you're talking to me here? Won't other people see?
No, they can't see him.
this is an emergency.
He's
Juro's been taken.
Yeah.
What?
Okina
That idiot.
and Hajiyama already
He got
kidnapped
too
him.
close to some dangerous people.
Dangerous?
Those who use magic for their own means. You went there before. The abandoned factory in Higoromocho. They're going to alter his memories.
Oh, boy.
You need to go there again. You need to rescue Juro. Damn it. He's getting too far.
He's gone? I knew he wasn't real. No, it doesn't matter. Right now, Juro needs me. I'm on my way.
I can't wait to take my week off from this game. Yep, this is when they got shot. Cool.
Juro, this way.
Oh, man.
Wait! Are you with him?
You know Fluffy?
Fluffy?
No, Izumi.
Don't worry. He can make you better. You're starting to recognize what's in your dreams, aren't you? Do you remember me?
It's not exactly like that.
Wait, who is Jiro Karabe's voice actor? He sounds like
I
Shof.
finally understand. The things I remember, they aren't from the Juro you know.
Hold up.
No, that can't be.
Jiro Karabe, voice actor. Jiro Karabe, voice actor. Gerald Karabe. Juro Karabe voice actor. Coronavirus voice actor. I can't make this up, bro. I can't make this up. Yo, let me put this thing in. Oh, it's Chris Hackney. He's the English voice actor for Juro Karabe. Oh, Zodak and Hunter x Hunter. Bongo Stray Dogs. Okay. Sumeragi. Oh, okay.
Why would you say that?
The things I saw in my dreams. They're memories. And the only memory I have of you is when I shot and killed you.
Oh, shoot.
I was worried. I was so afraid that I'd hurt you again. Because I
Love you?
Who are you? Is there really nothing left? There's no trace of him inside you?
Oh.
No. I betrayed everyone. I betrayed Tommy.
Wow.
It was all a lie.
Listen, hold on. Hold on, chick.
I'm such an idiot.
Yakushiji.
Listen.
That cat.
See, I should have done
What was the point?
his route last.
Wait.
This bombshell would hit me harder. To be continued. Gota is now available. Ah, shoot. Ah, shoot. Finish it. Then we'll have 2 left. And then we head towards the final battle.
Sure.
It's okay, baby girl. I got a lot of med
Girl.
chips.
He really is gone forever.
Oh god, no. The little lolly. Oh crud, no. The freaking lolly. What do you have to say to me now, Chihiro? But you're not thick, Chihiro, though. And she's just following me, bro. What the crud?
Are you alright? You by yourself? I am. Are you by yourself too? There's someone coming. Can you stay and talk till then? Making a child wait all by herself. Of course.
Yeah, that's a child,
We'll
alright.
stay here until they come get you. Where's your friend?
Megami is such wifey
Well,
material, though.
I have some
That's
at
the
school.
sad thing.
No, silly. I'm not talking about them. I mean your friend that told you to update the decode.
Oh, shoot!
What's wrong? You look like a scared kitten. Hold it right there.
Oh,
Who are you?
Who ordered you to update the decode?
Decode? Do you mean the Deimos
Of
code?
course. What?
Yep.
What are the
I know
decode?
it wasn't you. Tell me who it was.
It was a cat.
Huh?
A fluffy black cat with a white-tipped tail.
So you caught her.
Renya Goto.
You're late, Goto-kun.
Did you know? Do you understand what you did to me?
What?
I sealed your powers as a witch. To fight the kaiju. That's what I was told.
Witches and cats. Interesting story.
Oh, Lord.
I thought you'd be able to see through the ruse a bit more.
Wanna know what you shot him with? It was nanomachines. They added code to the ones already in their bodies.
Yep.
The code expands the kaiju's capabilities.
Okay.
How strong it will allow them to become. We have no way of knowing.
That can't be.
The one behind all this. The one who
Izumi. Jiro
manipulated you.
Izumi.
It seems they are trying to take control of the decode. If they succeed,
But
they
Izumi
will
helped
also
us
have
at the
control of
end.
the Sentinel dock in the factory. In other words, we lose all our means of defense.
Are you aware of who that cat is?
No.
That seems bad. He must have known this would happen. He had a plan. That's why he used the girl, so we
I
couldn't
wish they
trace it
locked
back
Jiro
to him.
Izumi, Jiro
But that very
Karabe to the
cleverness is
very
what
end.
proves it was him.
So, who is he?
Jiro Izumi.
No one you'd have heard of. He's a criminal from the future.
A criminal. From the very beginning, it was all lies.
Of course.
I won't forgive him. Not ever.
He's back.
There you are.
About time you got back.
You lied to me. About everything.
You seem mad. But I haven't lied to you.
You're not a cat.
I've been saying that from the beginning.
You're a criminal from the future. I know you are. All that about ancient civilizations and curses. You've been playing me for a fool the whole time!
I mean, you had
I
fun.
haven't been lying. There is an ancient civilization. This may look like the 20th century, but it's not. Humanity actually died out in the 22nd century. It's been millions of years since then.
What?
So, in reality, the 22nd century is an ancient civilization.
Oh, shoot.
So you're saying this isn't the real world?
What told you that, baby girl?
No! More lies! I won't be deceived again.
Alright, what?
I'm done being used!
You look like you need a oh, you gonna shoot the cat? You gonna shoot the cat?
You convinced me to shoot my friends with this thing. And now you're in control of the kaiju and the Sentinels. Was that your goal all along? To end humanity?
I've already told you. This is a game. I'm only making preparations.
A game where our lives are on the line?
Not if things go the way I want them to. I can get you all out of here alive.
I mean, I was thirsty, Crimson. It wouldn't matter, girl.
You shot me. Seriously? You've really turned into a dangerous girl. Although I guess that is my doing.
Whose memories are in Juro?
Zombie, you're
Ah, right. That. Those are my memories.
Jiro
actually.
Izumi.
It's not my fault, though.
You really think I'd believe your lies again?
No, I don't imagine you would.
You were using Juro too, weren't you?
It was not my intention. But in the end, that is what happened. You need to give up on trying to bring him back.
And that's Izumi.
By the way, I forgot to mention. You're the final witch.
Shoot yourself.
But you don't have to meet the same fate as the rest of them.
Wait, what?
Yeah, trust me, Zombie. It is super interesting, bro. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Omega interesting. It'll keep you guessing all the way up until the end. So yeah, dip out so you can save yourself some spoilers. Nice seeing you, though, my dog. Because we're near endgame.
Where is he?
He's gonna make you shoot yourself. I can see it coming. You shot!
Juro!
Wow!
No! happening?
Oh, oh, that's how he gonna shoot you.
Me?
You're next, baby girl.
What is this? This is all my fault. I forced everyone into battle. But the only one who really deserves to die is me. Tomi, forgive me.
It never ended like that.
To actually shoot yourself like that, it must have really been driving you mad. But don't worry. If you don't fight, there's no way you'll survive. You did what had to be done. I want to apologize about his memories.
Wow.
There were things that happened I didn't expect. But none of that matters to you. There's no excuse. I boasted about how I could bring him back.
Easy.
It may seem like I tricked you, but I really did all that I could. I had no ill intent. Well, maybe a little. I just wanted him to become the Juro of my world. I wanted to control his feelings of love. Almost like a parent to their child. I wanted my desires to become his own. I guess I hesitated once I saw the depth of your feelings. There was still some human left in me after all. You might not believe me, but I really have become fond of you. Megumi Yakushiji, the days we spent together were surprisingly fun. It gave me an odd feeling, as if I were on holiday with a cheeky daughter.
Wow.
You left me some nice memories. And now it's up to all of you.
What's crazy is, her father, Yakushiji, gave her, when Megumi was still a baby, he gave Juro Izumi Megumi to take care of. That's what's crazy. And for him to be talking to the cat, saying it like that, yeah, it's wild. This is whole
I've
thing's
made
wild.
all the preparations I could. Since I was unable to hold up my end of our contract, this is goodbye. If our plan succeeds, I want you to live out the rest of your life with Juro. Take care, and good luck.
Yakushiji.
Juro.
What happened?
I shot myself.
Did you shoot yourself in the stomach? With that gun? Please, wait. Just hear me out. Ever since I last saw you,
Oh, Lord.
I've been thinking about the dreams I had.
None of that matters now.
I dream of myself inside the Sentinel. I've seen it over and over. I fight in the Sentinel, taking down kaiju after kaiju, struggling in pain, fighting like some kind of possessed demon.
Huh, sound like Green.
Right arm destroyed. Damage immense. Pilot must cease control. I still have my left arm. Abnormality detected in life support. Emergency release of Sentinel pilot. Initiating. No! Cancel release! I'll continue to pilot. Overwrite command. I won't let them destroy Megumi City. This place is home to all our memories.
Wow.
Life support limit reached. Emergency release procedure. Initiating. No! Cancel the release!
Dang, bro.
I'm not done yet. The more I thought about it, the clearer it became. The only one who has experience piloting Sentinels
It's Jiro Izumi.
is the Juro Izumi you know. These are his memories. In battle, he was always calling out someone's name. I didn't realize it at first, but I know it now. It was your name. He was fighting for you.
Juro.
I'm not Juro Izumi anymore. But my feelings are the same. Maybe it's because of his memories. But even so, none of that matters to me now.
It's so beautiful.
Because I love you.
Oh, wow! The
My
bombshell.
feelings for you are just as strong and true as Izumi's. Do you not feel the same way?
I guess all that food reached him in the end.
But Fluffy really was trying. Just like he said. He was trying to get his memories back. What do I...
It's true that I may not be as strong as him. But I don't care. I will protect you.
This is
with
so
everything
beautiful.
that I have.
No. I'll never let you fight on your own again. I'll fight to protect you too, Juro.
Oh,
I wouldn't have it any other way.
that's beautiful.
Does that mean Yakushiji?
Oh. To the final battle. Alright.
Look at him sleeping up there. I hope he's warm. So cute. I wonder if he'll still be there at lunch. Doubt it.
Not have to worry about Fluffy.
Fluffy, I know you're not him. I just wanted to say... I'm sorry, and Oh. I'll try my best. For you, Fluffy.
The final battle. Oh, God!
Juro,
What?
I told you so many times, but you still went without me. This time, it will be different. This time...
Dog, the final battle's
my
gonna
turn
be
to save
nuts.
you. I hope you're watching, Fluffy. I will beat this game. Sentinel, activate.
Now we gotta do Gota's route and then Hijiyama's. Dang! That was powerful. Good grief, Witch. '92. We're almost there, boys. We're almost there. Now, let's find out the truth.
Oh?
Hijiyama's will be the last route to be unlocked. So his is not going to follow that far behind.
It would appear I can no longer rely on Shikishima. Miss Morimura's death has left the Shikishima execs in disarray. Now they won't let me spearhead the Sentinel project, as if I'm just a child. I doubt my opinion will weigh much in their discussions going forward. Miss Morimura, why did you have to die?
So this must be where he sees little Chihiro. There's gonna be a lot of bombshells in this chapter, I can tell. Yup, here it comes.
That was pretty quick, Goto-kun.
I checked the corpse at the police station. It was yours, Miss Morimura. There's no doubt about it.
So,
Is that so?
because they reserved his for
You
last.
don't seem too shocked about your death.
Well, it didn't exactly stop me. Here I am, safe and sound.
I suppose that's true.
So, what did the police say?
The cause of death was a gunshot to the abdominal area. No bullet was found in the body. Though it's easy to imagine why. The murder weapon was likely from beyond this time, beyond material bullets. Estimated time of death is approximately 1900 hours.
8 o'clock, right?
You were witnessed running off somewhere with a short-haired
7
student.
o'clock, I think.
According to a pedestrian's eyewitness account, anyway.
They found a witness. This era's police really did their due diligence.
There should have been that drone tracking her movement. So, anything helpful in its footage?
The timing couldn't have been worse. It looks like it was monitoring the government's movement at the time. So she wasn't even under surveillance.
I see.
Any thoughts as to our primary suspect?
An acquaintance of Miss Morimura. Described as a short-haired male in a student uniform. Most likely A. Sekigahara. Ever since the battle that ended with the Sentinels infected, Miss Morimura has been pushing this operation as one of its fiercest supporters. This refers to the humans who can control the UFO's mainframe. Those compatible have nanomachines implanted in their bodies.
Who do you think did it?
Well, the witness statement matches the description of A. Sekigahara.
It did seem like something was wrong with A. Sekigahara's memories. I wouldn't be surprised if he was our murderer.
Though it raises the question of why he'd bother to lure her out. Surely a murderer's optimal scenario is to avoid being spotted at all.
Well, maybe it wasn't premeditated. He could have killed her by accident.
Well, he certainly is the type to brood over things. I can say he's not enough of an idiot to shoot someone on impulse.
Who else could it be? That man with that call sign? Some
Maybe he
American
thought
name.
she was a witch.
Logically speaking,
Bruh.
he would naturally be another potential suspect.
426.
He did attempt to eradicate all the compatibles.
Good.
He's a dangerous individual, and he's still at large. All that's left of 426 is his consciousness. I don't think I could reliably predict his behavior. He's desperate enough to do anything. 426 certainly isn't above killing. If Ida-san were here, I'm sure he'd declare 426 our primary suspect.
We know he killed at least 4 people. That's why I shot him dead in the end. If he resurrected himself as an android, maybe that would give him a chance at revenge. As a motive, it sounds pretty clear-cut.
So you believe 426 is the most likely suspect?
Barring A. Sekigahara. Who else could it be?
Also, so when it comes to this, they're putting all of the information together.
Aside from Miss Morimura and Ida-san, 4 others came here for refuge 16 years ago. By the time I'd started assisting Miss Morimura's efforts, they'd already lost their physical bodies. Fortunately, we were able to use the data stored in Sector 0. This allowed us to meld their replicated consciousness with AI. As for how they lost their bodies in the first place, reportedly 426 is doing. He destroyed them all in one fell swoop.
So this is how they show
According
up
to
here.
Ida-san's account, anyway. But if number 16 is to be believed, that's not what really happened. And Miss Morimura should be aware of that. he did attempt to eradicate all the compatibles. He's a dangerous individual, and he's still at large. All that's left of 426 is his consciousness. I don't think I could reliably predict his behavior. He's desperate enough to do anything. I spoke with the pilot of Sentinel number 16. Back then, she gave Miss Morimura something nobody else would. The truth.
Wasn't that Natsuo? Oh,
Wait,
thick
what do you mean?
gums!
Could you go over that again?
Our defensive maneuvers failed. So we decided to stick to the plan. We all headed to the gate to escape. But there was an explosion while we were shifting. From what I can tell, the Type 98 we were shifting in got attacked. But that's the last thing I remember. After that, nothing.
But that means... Is that how your data was damaged? It wasn't some plot by 426 after all? Just an explosion? We never did manage to completely reconstruct your data. I thought it was just that you didn't get converted in time, but... You were all dead before the shift even happened. Ida-kun, you said he killed the 4 of them. I know you did. You said he sabotaged them, killed them.
Given the chance, he certainly would have.
But it didn't
You
happen.
lied to me?
He already tried to kill us all in the past. You know he'd have tried again if we left him alive. Killing him was the right call.
No. That means... I...
Aside from Miss Morimura and Ida-san, 4 others came here for refuge 16 years ago.
So does that
By
mean
the
she
time I
killed
started assisting Miss
Izumi
Morimura's efforts,
too
they'd
early?
already lost their physical bodies. Fortunately, we were able to use the data stored in Sector 0. This allowed us to meld their replicated consciousness with AI. As for how they lost their bodies in the first place,
So that means
reportedly
the 13
426
suckers
is
that the
doing,
pilot
he
Sentinels are
destroyed them
all
all in one
AI.
fell swoop. According to Ida-san's account, anyway. But if number 16 is to be believed, that's not what really happened. And Miss Morimura should be aware of that. I'd like to revisit something you just mentioned. About 426 killing at least 4 individuals. Do you really not remember?
Remember what?
You've read my files, I presume? I gathered quite a lot of material in the past. Most of it is rather outdated, including Ida-san's statement concerning those victims. In other words, your answer is objectively incorrect.
Really? Well, can you blame me? Look at this body I'm stuck with. I'm bound to have some memories confused.
No. That's
If you
not
have
it.
some comment on this form, then by all means.
No,
Something's not right.
that's not what I meant.
426.
You wouldn't think she is 426.
Miss Morimura, I have one more question.
What is it?
Regarding 426, would you say you had any particular feelings toward him?
Feelings? Well, he was certainly a good friend. I felt like he really understood me. Well, used to, anyway. Where's this coming from?
That doesn't make sense. According to number 18, or should I say, Tamao-san, I had a hunch about Miss Morimura's feelings,
She loved him.
and my discussion with Tamao-san only confirmed my suspicions.
Recall. Yeah, we're going down all the routes for his. His is looking like a straight path. It is a straight path.
Goto, I'm sorry for this. I know it's sudden. I need to talk to you.
Did something happen?
It's about Morimura-san. She's been transplanting 426's memories onto Juro-kun. I only just found out.
426? As in the escaped android?
No.
I bet she was doing that because she felt guilty. Because she killed him. She felt guilty for that. Because she thought Izumi was the one that did it, but it wasn't Izumi. It was Ida.
Oh, not that one. She's using the memory data of the man himself. It was saved during the shift.
In other words, she's trying to use Juro to create another 426?
I did my best to talk her down. She's letting me handle Juro-kun's treatment now. Still, I don't think she's given up on this.
So was she the mastermind this entire time?
Why is she trying to bring back 426?
Well, I've been giving her some advice about it. And I understand where she's coming from, but... Morimura-san is in love with him.
With 426?
Maybe she always has been. That's why she wants him back as a human.
But she has to know the risks. He's a dangerous man.
Is he?
True, but that's not exactly what she's remembering. Besides, she's the one who killed him. That guilt is still eating at her. Watch over Morimura-san. And try to keep her away from Juro-kun if you can.
I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you. I can barely take the idea of 1426, let alone 2.
So I was right. Miss Morimura did have feelings for someone.
To be continued?
When Juro Izumi lost his memories, you aimed to use him to revive 426. Make one a vessel for the other. One reason seems most likely. You harbored romantic feelings for him.
Me? With him? You're joking. That Chihiro Morimura was mind-hacked, remember? You said
Was
so
it?
yourself. My goodness, romantic feelings? For him? No, God no. Not my cup of tea.
What Aiseki Gahara was?
If you recall, I suggested that Miss Morimura was mind-hacked. That idea was based on a certain piece of evidence I found.
Shall we go over
One
that
particular
evidence?
log.
What log?
If you really are Miss Morimura, then you should already know. 2 years before you were born, Ida-san extracted some information from 426. That in turn led to the discovery of the data log in question.
And she wanted to hide that.
So why again does this matter?
You're about to find out. As for the log itself, it contains footage from the year 2188. It was found buried in the mainframe data during the analysis of 426. You seem very disturbed by me seeing that file.
Yeah.
So much so, in fact,
So what's on that file?
that you ended up deleting all of your logs. Would you mind telling me why you did that?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Are you sure?
Well, at the very least, its contents suggested a connection to 426. or even that he had been manipulating Miss Morimura. The log contained a very interesting report. Apparently, Juro Izumi downloaded memories onto Chihiro Morimura's clone.
What?
426 was the one who overwrote my memories? So what does that mean? What are you trying to say? Your Morimura and I are both 426?
What?
This is Tetsuya Ida. Don't know why I'm recording this. Nobody's going to hear it. Still, might as well. Not like I have anywhere else to share this. I was in the middle of a routine bug regression test, and I noticed part of the final phase had been altered. The change was made in Chihiro Morimura's host. The setting change looks like it'll trigger a memory overwrite. I don't know anything about the memory's contents, but it says the modifying user was Juro Izumi. Because someone thought it'd be a great idea to give that guy senior admin ID. And at this point, well, what the hell can we do about it? At least now I have proof. You're all hypocrites anyway. Yes, including you, jackass.
Dang!
So who even cares anymore? None of this matters. We're all dead anyway.
What the crud?
The log inconveniently revealed one of your secrets. One you were desperate to keep me away from. So you deleted it. That's my theory, anyway. Remember where this all began? It was the compatibility experiment. The one that produced you. Based off Miss Morimura's footage and your own admissions, I've completely misjudged the situation. All this time, I believed you were her.
But you're not her.
But even from the very beginning, you've been your own person.
So, what are you saying? I'm not Chihiro Morimura?
Facts. You're 426, aren't you?
If I'm not a duplicate of Chihiro Morimura, then who exactly do you think I am?
You want me to answer that for you?
You are Chihiro Morimura.
Well, there you have it.
No, not Miss Morimura, the teacher.
The clone.
Professor Chihiro Morimura.
Oh, the professor.
The one from the year
2188.
2188. And the central figure of Shikishima's interstellar development project.
That's why you wouldn't know. So you time travel. What the crud? Bro, look at 28% only on that one? Bro, all the bombshells are coming out now. Wow.
Aegis activation confirmed. The terminal is completely sealed off.
We did it.
They've changed targets. The next terminal is just over there.
They're already on the move.
Can't even let us catch our breath, huh?
So the war started.
I haven't hit my operating limit yet, but I'm going to dismount.
Whoa, hey, then who's taking point?
Pull it together.
Yo,
We don't
this
need
was
orders
during
to kick
Beyond
some ass.
Waves. I remember when he pulled out. Oh, so we're really in the final battle.
You can relax, kids. I'm back in the fight.
I won't be long. It's up to you.
Fine then. Let's roll, Yuki-chan.
Chihiro-san.
Chihiro-san.
Look at that sunset. Just like it was back then. It's beautiful. I'm guessing you were monitoring me with a drone?
I have one locked on to you, yes. Their target's changed. They're coming back this way. It's dangerous here. We need to get you to safety.
Aw, don't tell me you're worried about me. How about you mind your own business?
Oh, shoot.
You already know how I feel. This is what I wanted.
Still.
More importantly, can you really afford to waste your time here? Or have you already given up? The invasion is still in its preliminary phase.
I've got time. First, I need to get you somewhere safe.
There are no safe places left. At least, none left for us. We're not safe anywhere. But you know that well enough. You're just losing precious time. Go focus on the job you're supposed to be doing.
Understood. I'll go. You'll find it safer towards the river. If, hypothetically, you wanted to know.
Wait. As long as we're both here, there's something I want to clear up.
What's up?
So, tell me. You were in love with Miss Morimura, weren't you?
Wow.
You said she was mind-hacked. But it was more about you being jealous, wasn't it?
That's hardly...
This may be our last chance to talk. Answer me.
I knew he liked all that thickness.
You are
Yep.
correct.
Every time you
Is that
saw
what
her
you wanted to
purrs,
hear?
bro, I knew it was love at first sight.
That I was driven by some cheap, naive impulse? That I can't think about anything else?
And that's why you brought back my memory too, isn't it? You never cared how you managed
Bro,
to do
this
it.
music goes ham.
You just wanted her back.
So much.
I'm glad. You really were a slave to your desires. That's the Renya Goto I remember. It means I don't have to like you after all. Thank you. I think that's all I wanted to hear.
Professor,
You should go. After all, we still have our bet. Although it looks like I'm about to win it.
Mio-chan?
What's wrong? Did you get separated from your mommy? Could you leave me alone? It's dangerous out here. Just come with me, okay? Will you just... What are you...
How does that thing not notice?
Don't worry. If you can't find your mommy, I can help you look.
Oh, wow.
We just have to run away right now, okay? Oh, there you are, Miwako.
Tommy?
Hasami-chan! I'm so glad
Ninji.
you're okay. Jeez,
This is
you're
where
so
all
reckless.
stories collide, doesn't
You
it?
shouldn't have come this way.
Kisaragi, that girl is...
I know already. I'll get back to the battle once Miwako's safe. Is someone else here? Of course not. Never mind. The evacuation route's that way. Can I bring her too? Hey!
That's fine, just hurry up.
To be continued. Making progress.
Strange. I know this is my first time here, but this suddenly makes me feel so nostalgic.
Sunsets will do that, I find, regardless of time period.
Yes, but this must be... Well, I suppose it must be one of those places. So, where am I going?
I've rented an apartment under a false name.
Can't be any worse than our last accommodations. As long as it's not Rebel, I'll take it.
My apologies. If it's any comfort, I'm certain nobody will find you there. Not Shikishima, and certainly not Miss Morimura. I suppose we have Ida-san to thank for all this. The funds and paperwork he prepared were invaluable.
Tetsuya Ida. And he's still missing, is he?
Yes. Let's go.
Wow.
Chihiro-san.
You think I'm the professor?
That is what I said. You are Professor Chihiro Morimura, a major
2188.
figure in Shikishima in the year 2188. Namely, the leader of its space initiative.
What are you even talking about?
Just some hypotheticals. A possible interpretation of the evidence I found.
Okay, say I am the professor. Remember, Miss Morimura is the one who created me. You think that was her plan? She wanted a host for the professor and not herself? How would that make sense? Okay, remember, you think that was... How would that make sense?
Miss Morimura ran an experiment to grant her clone compatibility. She believed that you were synchronized to her. She believed it was her own data she transmitted. But it was the other Chihiro Morimura in Sector 0. And of course, you entered the world as a newborn, incapable of verbal communication. So Miss Morimura never realized her mistake.
This is all speculation.
Certainly, yes. But if I'm right, and you are the professor, I imagine you were in quite a panic yourself. All things considered, it was a staggering deviation from the original plan.
What original plan?
Operation Aegis.
Among the logs from 2188, one of Tetsuya Ida's noted that he'd found an anomaly. Chihiro Morimura was set to undergo a memory transplant in the final phase. And the final phase, well, that would be us.
I don't know where you think you're going with this.
A bit of patience, please.
Was she supposed
There's
to
a
be
little more
part of the
context I need to
13?
provide. Ever since the battle that ended with the Sentinels infected, Miss Morimura has been pushing this operation as one of its fierce... The log from the future I saw, that would be the comms log I found with my own ID. The first log I checked held some surprises. The author seemed to be an elderly Renya Goto. And the date of recording appeared to be 2188. I assumed it was some future version of myself. One that had time traveled into the far future. But now, I don't think that's the case. I believe it's the other way around. In other words, I, myself, am a clone of him.
Okay, understandable.
Every individual I saw in that log footage, they all created clones of themselves.
Correct. That's why we got the
Clones.
13.
Huh?
I did find a log that proves this point.
Mm-hmm.
What did you see?
A comms log between you and Professor Takamiya. Her field is genetic engineering, I note.
So, now we know all those suckers are clones of their older selves. I mean, that should have been obvious, but still.
Professor Takamiya,
Yuki
how are the
Takamiya.
projections on those self-replicating probes?
The simulations look good. Especially the survey range. We never expected a rate of expansion that high. It was definitely the right call to prioritize its strength as a group over individual units. These probes are pretty much living machines now. They self-replicate using natural resources mined from asteroids in their routing. They'll just keep building up and breaking down. An infinite cycle of self-replication on its way to its target. There's basically zero chance of the tech failing midway through. They'll just keep on going. Probably long after humanity's gone.
Dang.
Glad I came to an expert then. All that's left is the refinement of the memory cube.
The infrastructural storage cell, right?
The cube's made up of 5 identical memory layers. In theory, it'll compare itself to nearby probes and use them as a template for repairs.
And if it can't be repaired, well... Fine, one probe down. We've got thousands more.
And our passengers?
I'll be loading them up with the DNA of all the survivors. I've already got samples and data from all 15. Now it's just down to launching them.
These clones will go with all our hopes on their shoulders.
By the way, what do we do about him? I mean, after that DNA test.
We do nothing. He doesn't have to know. What could I even say to him?
Not much, I guess.
There were 15 survivors of that colony, each with a clone established to be compatible. Though they grew up in different eras, different worlds. And you aimed to replace your clone's memories with your own. That was your real plan. Right now, I imagine your biggest question is precisely how much of that log I've seen.
All of it.
Am I close? You do have a genius mind, but also the form of a child. I imagine it's harder than usual to hide your agitation.
It's absolutely not. Now you're just trying to trick me?
I'd say, based on that log, Professors Takamiya and Morimura seem to know each other quite well. Maybe you know something about that.
Of course not.
Then perhaps instead, Tsukasa Okino? Being compatible, that makes one part of his identity clear. He's one of the 15 from the year 2188. So, any theories? Who was he in the year 2188? Care to guess?
Stop it.
No? Then allow me to clarify.
Her son?
That boy, Tsukasa Okino, is Professor Chihiro Morimura's son. But not her child by personal, conventional birth.
Clone?
The professor donated her egg cells as a young woman.
What type of cotton picking rabbit hole are we down? What the crud witch? She donated her egg cells as a young woman.
In accordance with the policies on population control.
Huh.
No comment at this time?
So Akino is her son.
Their blood relation wasn't exactly obvious. Until DNA testing on the clone revealed it. The professor was faced with the truth. He was her son. Which, naturally, sparked an inconvenient surge of maternal instinct. However, Okino himself didn't think highly of the professor.
Okay.
He had his disagreements with the project staff, too. When it seemed like her end was near, the professor recorded him one final message. One last chance for him to know the truth.
Stop!
What was the
You
truth?
saw that? But how? You'd need a biometric ID match to access that log. So you should only have been able to access your own. My logs and Okino's should have been locked off.
Thank you, Professor Morimura. Indeed, the files I could access were somewhat limited. Mostly company logs. Meeting reports, call transcripts, bureaucratic chaff. Barely anything in the way of your personal records.
Then, how do you know what was in my logs?
It's simple, really.
Bro, what is... This is one deep rabbit hole. Good God. You went through the UFO mainframe?
That should do it for preparations.
Sentinel number
See
16.
if the biometric authentication works.
Could it...
Did it go through? Looks like that got me past the initial barrier, at least. Now, with Miss Morimura's ID, I should be able to get into her logs.
Iori.
Maybe, if I check Miss Morimura's logs, I might find a clue why your biometric ID matches hers.
So he used Iori to do it?
It really is her ID.
Iori Fuyusaka?
Though unconscious, she proved very helpful. She is Chihiro Morimura, a compatible version. If you really are Miss Morimura,
The professor.
then you should already know who Iori Fuyusaka is.
Your daughter?
Because that would mean you hid her here in Sector 4. The plan was for the two newborns to grow up with their own separate lives.
What the crud?
Ida-san's idea, presumably. Chihiro Morimura was planned to be placed in 2104, and
Sector
Tetsuya
5.
Ida in 2024. Yet neither could be found.
Sector 3.
I knew Renya Goto of Shikishima pretty well. You and he are very different. Except that you both make my life a lot harder. So, suppose I am the professor. Then what?
I want to know the truth. I want to know the reasons behind all of this.
Huh, you and me both, pal. Been 30 hours.
But that seems unlikely. I imagine you're not inclined to tell me anything.
And why's that?
It'd be inconvenient for you if we had all the facts. Considering you're trying to eliminate us.
What?
From the very beginning,
Operation Aegis.
you never intended for this world to survive.
Facts. That's why you wanted to stop it there. Oh, so we go ahead and start then. Yeah, the game's giving us clear. Yeah, this is clearance. You can start the third now. So, let the games begin. Alright, Ogata. Let's see. Ogata's there. Kisaragi. Present.
Got it.
Alright.
Ready. I'm ready.
I'll go.
Alright, so, man, I got 99,000 to play with. Ninja! As much as we can. Plasma cutter. Hers is already boosted. I feel like that's gonna be a good thing to have. If I boost it, Sentry Gunner, boost that as much as we can. Guardian, boost. Boost as much as we can. Not to know. Where I got EMP.